So, I just ran the Bulwa down the field, picked up an entire row of potatoes, trimmed the field off, brought everything over here. I was going to make a video, and I've got that new 2800 liter bucket that can pick up anything over there on the ground because it didn't pick up the potatoes. So I'm thinking there's a possibility what the Bulwa food picks up, it's on the ground, is not potatoes, but no. This front loader scoop is doing a fine job of picking up the potatoes. And you run along the row with the scoop. And it picks up the potatoes. Unless you forget your back weight, you dump the entire load of potatoes because your tractor tipped over. These are the Pronar Wagons. I like them. They're like 5,700 liters or something like that. And they're listed as like 9,000 something in the store. They're narrower and a little bit taller. And I like them. Nice. Ba-dum. Ba-dum dum bum. Ba-bum da-bum bum. I'm gonna snuggle my front weight off here. Now, if you want a tractor that can also be a forklift, oh my god, get the Lintrac 1.4. This is a mod tractor, wide, narrow tires, wheel weights, you name it. No different engines. Doesn't need a different engine. Potato, 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 potato. Potatoes. And the Pronar is old school. It's the one we had in 13 and 15. The physics performance on it is much improved. It weighs a lot less, handles a lot better, gets around a lot better. Very happy with it. Now that I got that done, now I've made a video for this before of the Bulwa working, and that was a row of about 1.8 width. This thing, basically all it does is lift the potatoes out and make a pile on the ground. I'm going to tell it 2 on the width. You have to turn it on, put it down, and then you have to actually tell it to unload here, or it will not unload potatoes, and it does not have an internal storage. That's what it does. It lifts the potatoes, and in theory it knocks all that dirt that's traveling all the way up the conveyor belt with it off. I suppose the guy didn't want to actually make more than one animation and more than one texture, but that is a nicely modeled piece of equipment. Yeah, that. Actual bolts. Very carefully, nothing squandered. He actually does the potato drop even. This is a fairly common potato lifter. Now, if I remember right, it's rated down to 35 horsepower, which means that this is our first new true small farm equipment. Four miles per hour, 4 miles per hour. I mean, I'm not complaining. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh my god, it's not running fast enough. Why is it so slow? Why can't it do 55 million feet wide? Well, I play the game to play the game. And I have no idea what's wrong. Oops, F-bomb. Sorry. And we pick up the table. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get some more taters. I think it's skipping some. I don't know. I'm not certain, but I think it's skipping some. We got the bucket over. Well, it definitely skipped some there. We get the wagons. Woo! Wagon. Be cool to have one of this 1900 liters slat buckets from FS15 made again for FS17. Oh. HP because it's angled up. Yeah, there we go. Thought maybe it was a dip in the field did it. One way or another, know what I mean? I drive with a joystick. Quick, I get to flick it around, make sudden turns. It's awesome. Cheap as hell. I mean, the average wheel is like $100. Logitech joysticks work for flight games, driving games. Hanging my headphones on when I have to run. Never been unhappy with them, but they do have a dead zone issue, and they're wiggly and they make noise, so they're really sweaty and they get so slick when you're eating bacon. Well, we're going to find out exactly how big the Pronar is. Did I mention you can use a lot of colors with the Lintrac 1.4? $5,720. Ditch the second wagon. See how this thing handles loaded. would say awesome. So the Bulwa, the Pronar, and that bucket down there that I didn't use, and the Lintrac 1.4, they're all available. And I gotta say that this is stock 5000 series S. Ferguson, and I am very happy with it. Makes sense.